Welcome everybody. Let me update this title here. We got 7 breaks tonight. We're going to start off with our 25 Donruss Elite Hobby Box. Let me get this title updated here real quick. That is going to be PYT 539. I believe now we have 3 teams left in that one. If you want to grab them, there's a link in the chat and a code to get 10% off those teams. Then we have 24 Bowman Chrome Baseball Hobby PYT 528. 24 Certified Football Hobby PYT 529. 25 Topps Chrome Baseball Hobby PYT 536. 25 Luminance Football Hobby PYT 543. Then we have 24 Phoenix Football H2 Hobby PYT 527. And we're going to end the night with our 24 Donruss Optic International Hobby PYT 537. Again, we do have 3 teams left in this one. Let me double check and see if any others have sold since. We got 3 left. The Chargers, Dolphins, and Titans. If anybody wants to grab the Dolphins, Chargers, Titans, those are the last 3 teams. Use that link in the chat. There is a code to get 10% off those final teams. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this break. We should have 2 autos per box on average. Again, this is 25 Donruss Elite Football PYT 539. Your names are on the left, your teams are on the right. Good luck to everybody in this one. Grab those final 3 teams. We're going to get started on this one right now. Again, we should have 2 autos, 1 mem per box on average. 25 Donruss Elite, 20 packs, 5 cards per pack. Empty box. Then we have the Chargers, Dolphins, Titans. Now's the time to grab them. There's Trey Hendrickson. There's Mike Evans. JSN. We got Bo Nix and Isaiah Bond out of 799. And that's going to go to the Raiders. Isaiah Bond to the Raiders in this product that is numbered. Brian Thomas Jr. Joey Bosa, the Bills spot. Bucky Irving. Saquon Barkley. Jalen Royals, 10 out of 10. That is going to the Chiefs spot. Nice hit for the Chiefs. Jalen Royals. Nice low number rookie there. Next pack. That is Nick Bosa. Xavier Worthy. We have Darrell Green. James Cook. Pen Pals auto. Shadur Sanders. That is going to the Brown spot. On the blue ink. Pen Pals auto. Nice hit for the Browns there. Nice on-card auto. Again, we should have 2 autos per box. You guys are guessing the player on the last auto for 20 credit. You do not have to be in the break to guess. Get your guesses in. There's William Andrews. This is a nice box so far. There's Jaden Daniels. Lamar Jackson. Mike Allstott. And Jaden Daniels on the Spellbound out of 799. We still have 17 more packs to go. Derrick Henry, Bryce Young, Matthew Stafford, Patrick Queen. We do have spots available in tonight's breaks. There's Brian Thomas Jr. out of 199 for the Jags. Use that link in the chat. There's a code to get 10% off those remaining teams. Jamal Charles, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Rome Odunze, and we got Isaac Bruce on the throwback threads. That one is out of $4.99. See there, 99 out of $4.99. Throwback threads. We got James Conner for the Cardinals, Taysom Hill for the Saints, Clinton Portis, Josh Allen, Siobhan Ravel out of $9.99 for the Cowboys. Kid reporter card. Up next after this is our 24 Bowman Chrome Baseball Hobby, PYT 528. Michael Irvin, Golden Tate, Phil Simms, there's Caleb Williams, and we got a Caleb Williams die cut out of 99, the Aspirations die cut for the Bears, 49 out of 99 on that one. So far. Still have time to get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this break for 20 in credit. Grab your spots, guys, in the upcoming breaks. We do have spots available. Link is in the chat. We will be breaking again on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. We have a schedule put together. That future break schedule link in the chat will take you to that. You can see what we have scheduled, what we have listed. You can buy directly into the breaks from there. There's Brian Burns, Dallas Turner, Joe Mixon, Eric Dickerson, and Shadur Sanders out of $7.99 on the extra edition. There's Brian Urlacher, Justin Herbert, Myles Garrett, James Lofton, and we got Jake Stool out of $1.99, one to the Chiefs. That's back. It's George Kittle, Pat Surtain II, Aeneas Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Robinson Jr., Kid reporter card, TJ Hawkinson, Terry Bradshaw, Christian Gonzalez, we got Trevor Lawrence, and Jared Verse for the Rams out of $7.99, 78 out of $7.99 there on the Field Vision. Our next pack, we got Alvin Kamara, Jordan Love, Brian Branch, Puka Nakua, Jerry Jeudy. Up next again is our 24 Bowman Chrome PYT 528. Then we have 24 Certified 529. Dave Craig, Josh Jacobs, Drake May, Micah Parsons, Alfred Collins out of 999. Michael Penix, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Devon Witherspoon, Ed Reed. There's another pen pals. It's going to be Pat Bryant for the Broncos. That's a black ink pen pals right there. Nice hit for the Broncos spot. Kid Reporter card. Then our next pack. We have about 5 packs after this one. Chase Brown. Marvin Harrison Jr. Charles Woodson. Joe Burrow. Clinton Portis. That's out of 35 for the Broncos. 17 out of 35. Jared Verse on the base. Josh Hines Allen. Malik Neighbors. DeForest Buckner. And CeeDee Lamb on the High Life out of 199. We have 3 packs left. Then we'll top load recap. Then we'll move on to our 24 Bowman Chrome baseball coming up next. There's Max Crosby. Dak Prescott. We got Tua, the Dolphins. Mahomes for the Chiefs. Spellbound to Justin Herbert out of 799. Going to the Chargers spot. Ken Houston. Lab McConkey. Nick Bolton. Jalen Hurts. Benjamin Morrison out of 25. 10 out of 25. That one is going to Tampa Bay. It's a nice looking card there. Another Kid Reporter and our final card of this break. And we'll move on to break number 2. Jamar Chase. Terrell Revis. Justin Jefferson. Chuba Hubbard. And Colston Loveland out of 999 for the Bears spot to end it. Let's top load what we have here. We'll do our recap. Then again, like I said, we'll move on to Bowman Chrome coming up next. Grab your spots in the upcoming breaks tonight. Link is in the chat. There's a code to get your 10% off. Again, we will be back on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. We have a full slate. If you guys want to buy into those breaks, use the future break schedule link. Should be floating around in the chat there. There's a pinned message in the chat if you guys want to grab the rest of tonight's breaks. Get a couple here to top load, then we'll do the recap for this one. Got Bowman Chrome Baseball up next and Certified Football to follow that. Extra edition out of $7.99. That is Shedeur Sanders. Burning Stool out of $1.99. Out of $9.99, we have Alfred Collins. Out of 35, Clinton Portis. Out of $1.99 on the High Life, CeeDee Lamb. Out of $7.99, Spellbound, Justin Herbert. Benjamin Morrison out of 25. Out of $9.99, that is Colston Loveland. Out of $7.99, we have the Field Vision, Jared Verse. Out of $7.99, the Spellbound, Jaden Daniels. Out of $1.99, we have the Brian Thomas. Isaiah Bond, this is going to the Raiders out of $7.99. Out of $9.99, Chiffon Ravel Jr. for the Cowboys. We had the Aspirations die cut out of $99 of Caleb Williams. Isaac Bruce out of $4.99 on the Throwback Threads. 10 out of 10, Jalen Royals, rookie for the Chiefs. We had the Shedeur Sanders Blue Ink Pen Pal. And we had the Pat Bryant Black Ink Pen Pal to end it. Two nice on-card autos there. That'll do it for break number 1. Again, Bowman Chrome is up next. Let me get that list pulled up here for you. You guys can get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in that one as well. 1 second here. Update. This one should be full. Oops. Sorry guys, let me update the title here first. Then we'll go to our list. All right, here's our list for this one. Your names are on the left, your teams are on the right. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. You do not have to be in the break to guess. So if you're watching live, throw a guess out there. This is 24 Bowman Chrome Baseball Hobby PYT 528. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, here we go with break number 2, PYT 520. 2 chrome autos per box. We'll have 2 minis. Each mini will have 1 auto. Empty box number 2. All right, here is the packs. Let's see what we get in this one. Good luck, everybody. There's Paul Goldschmidt, Dulles Garcia, Lane Thomas, Jacob Wilson, Sheng In Lin, '24 Certified Football PYT 529 is coming up next. Grab your spots, guys, in these upcoming breaks. There's Aaron Jones, Jazz Chisholm for the Marlins. Kyle Manzardo on the Arizona Fall League insert. Colt Emerson. Drew Jones. Chris Bryant. International Impact. Lazaro Montez. Christian Vaquero. It's between the Mariners and Nationals. This one is one I think we're going to have to random. We got two different owners on that, so we'll random that at the end. We might have several of those by the end of it. Out of 299, Jose Padromo for the Braves. 135 out of 299. Aldale Kololki, first Bowman. Lisbel Diaz, first Bowman. Again, get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this. For 20 in credit, there's Ellie De La Cruz. Luis Roberts. Elias Medina out of 299 for the Dodgers on the first Bowman. Chrome auto. Nice hit for the Dodgers spot. Out of 299. Edward Lantigua. Emilio Sanchez. Matt Olson. Corbin Carroll. Came to the league rookie Ellie De La Cruz. Ariel DiHigo. Paulino Santana. Both first Bowmans. Back. Rookie Tyler Soderstrom. Manny Machado. We got a Junior Caminero, Ellie De La Cruz, International Impact. Tampa and the Rays. The Reds. That's another one we will random at the end. So we'll do the left-right randoms on those. Zach Zinzo. Arwan Nimala. Wyatt Langford. Corey Seager. Samuel Basallo on the Silver Shimmer. He just got called up this weekend. Braden Taylor. Roman Anthony. Jack Leiter. Davis Schneider. Carson Williams. Luis Baez. Jose Castro on the first Bowman. We got 4 packs left, 3 after this one. That is Indy Rodriguez. Royce Lewis. Another International Impact, this time between Texas, the Rangers and the White Sox. Adolis Garcia, Luis Robert. And that's another one we'll random. So that'll be 3. Braylon Brazoban, Victor Furtado. Jose Ramirez and Adriel Radney is our final auto. Going to the Diamondback spot in the first Bowman auto. Corey Seager out of 75. 5 out of 75 on that one, on the yellow. Eduardo Herrera. Giovanni Rodriguez, first Bowmans. We've got 2 packs left. Christian Encarnacio Strand, rookie. Colton Cowser, my first Bowman. Then Bobby Witt Jr. Mario Baez. Demuri Pena. Kyron Paris. Lawrence Butler. This will go to the Mariners spot. Celestine and Dwell Joseph. Ethan Salas. Colson Montgomery. Let's top load what we have. Then we'll random off the International Impacts. We'll do a left-right random for those 3. We have the 3 international impacts. We got the Rangers, Rays, and Mariners on the left. We got the White Sox, Reds, and Nationals on the right. We get the randomizer pulled up here. All right, we have our left and rights there. Whichever one of these positions is in the one spot after the randomization, the teams on that side will get the cards. We will random at 6 plus 1, 7 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our 7th and final time, 7 times. Going to the left. 6 and 1 is 7. 7 times to the left. So let me write that on up here. Pull the left on those. So the Rangers get this one. Tampa Bay will get the Ellie De La Cruz Jr. Caminero. And Seattle will get the Montez Vaquero. Let's do our recap real quick. We have Jose Padromo out of 299. A mini diamond there. Samuel Basallo on Silver Shimmer. Corey Seager out of 75 on the yellow. 5 out of 75. Elias Medina out of 299 for the Dodgers. And our guest of the break, Adriel Radney for the Diamondbacks. That's going to do it for break number 2. 2024 Certified Football PYT 529 is up next. We do have a link posted in the chat to grab any of the remaining spots. And tonight there is a code to get your 10% off as well. So use that at checkout. Let's update our title. We'll update our list here as well. '24 Certified Football PYT 529 is the break we're about to do. We have 2 spots left in this one. Saints and Commanders. This is 24 Certified Football. There's our list. Grab the Saints and Commanders. Let's get this one filled. 24 Certified Football Hobby PYT 529. It's coming up next. Use the link in the chat to grab these last 2 teams. There is a code. Big Hit 777. Use that at checkout for 10% off. We'll be right back with PYT 529. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this as well. All right, here we go. PYT 529. You can grab the Saints and Commanders. Let's get this one filled. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. This is 2024 Certified Football. 2 autos, 2 MIMs per box. 10 packs, 5 cards per pack. 25 Topps Chrome Baseball is up next after this one. PYT 536. Sometimes these. Empty box. All right, here we go. Good luck to everybody in this one. Should have 2 autos, 2 MIMs. Somebody should have grabbed the Commanders and Saints. CJ Stroud, Micah Parsons, David Njoku. Out of 100, George Kittle. Certified Stars, that is CD Lamb, Kid Reporter card. Next pack. That is Stephon Diggs, Geno Stone, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith's going to be on our memo. Nice one there for the Certified Ballers for the Eagles. That is out of 25. 2 out of 25 on that one. And we have Myles Garrett on the Franchise Foundations. We got Josh Jacobs. One second here, sorry guys. Josh Jacobs. Chris Olave. Myles Garrett. Malik Mustafa out of 225. There's a filler. The Immortals Plexico Burris on that one. Next pack. Derek Carr. Jonathan Taylor. Bryce Young. Aiden O'Connell out of 275. Certified Stars, that is Patrick Mahomes out of 25. 24 out of 25. Nice hit for the Chiefs. Kid Reporter card. Do this one more pack here, and then we'll top load what we have. Max Crosby. David Montgomery, Saquon Barkley, Geno Smith, Malik Neighbors on the Certified Rookies. Oops, I was going to top load after that. There we go. Aiden O'Connell, Josh Allen, Charvarius Ward, Audric Estime is going to be on the patch auto out of 199. Let's go into the Broncos spot. Christian Gonzalez. Let's leave the top load what we have so far. We got 4 packs left in this one. Topps Chrome Baseball's up next, so if you're in that break, that will follow this one. Grab your spots, guys, in the upcoming breaks tonight. There's a link pinned in the chat. Use that. Get your 10% off with the code at checkout. We will be breaking again on Wednesday night. Schedule is posted on the future break schedule list or page. Make sure you bookmark that page to keep track of all the breaks we get scheduled and posted. Montez Sweat, Say Flowers, Joe Burrow. How about a Mason Crosby auto for the Packers spot out of 199. Mirror signatures, Mason Crosby. Kicker auto. Josh Allen on Certified Stars, Kid Reporter card. 3 packs left. Brock Purdy, Matthew Stafford, Devonta Adams, Tyreek Smith, another filler. There's Brock Bowers on the Franchise Foundations. Sam Laporta, Garrett Wilson, Adam Thielen. Oh, we got Aaron Rodgers on the pink out of 225. Immortals, Jason Kelsey for the Eagles. And our final pack of the break. Again, 25 Topps Chrome Baseball. PYT 536 is coming up next. There's Josh Allen, CD Lamb, Drake London. There's a Lamar Jackson mem. Certified Ballers out of 149. One to the Ravens. We got Dallas Turner, a kid reporter card to end that one. Let's top load recap, then we move on to Topps Chrome Baseball. Right, out of 400, that is Tyke Smith. Out of 225, there's Aaron Rodgers. Out of 100, George Kittle. Out of 225, we got Malik Mustafa. Out of 275, that is Aiden O'Connell. Out of 25, the certified stars, that's Patrick Mahomes. Out of 149, Lamar Jackson. Out of 25, Devonta Smith. Audric Estime on the rookie patch auto out of 199 for the Broncos spot. And Mason Crosby out of 199 is the guest of the break on our mirror signatures. All right, that does it for Certified Football. Topps Chrome Baseball is coming up next. Should have one auto in this box. You guys are going to guess the player on this auto for 20 in credit. Here we go. 25 Topps Chrome Baseball. Let me pull the list up. Teams are on the left. Teams are on the right. Your names are on the left. Get your guesses in. This is PYT 536. 25 Topps Chrome Baseball Hobby. We'll be right back. Get your guesses in. All right, here we go, guys. With our next break, this is 25 Topps Chrome Baseball PYT 536. One Chrome Auto per box. 20 packs, 4 cards per pack. Those guesses in. Good luck to everybody in this one. Up next after this is going to be our Luminance 543. Then we have Phoenix H2 527. And we end it with Donruss Optic 537. Grab your spots in the upcoming breaks, both tonight and for Wednesday. Tonight's breaks, you can grab spots with the link pinned in the chat. And the future break schedule link will take you to Wednesday's breaks. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Shane Bieber. Angel Martinez. Griffin Conine rookie refractor. Then we got Max Muncy. Ryan McMahon. Brooke Rooker. Power players, that is Ketel Marte, Bo Bichette, Masataka Yoshida, Chase Young rookie, Nolan Arenado on the 35th anniversary. We have Justin Warbalowski, Garrett Crochet, Lawrence Butler on the Prism. Then we got the refractor Spencer Steer, Luis Castillo, JP Crawford, Richard Fitz is our auto, it looks like. That was quick. I was going to go to Boston. Rookie pitcher auto, Richard Fitz. Chrome auto. Fernando Tatis on the all etch. Walker. Getting up next is 25 Luminance Football PYT 543. We got Josh Jung, Bryce Teodosio, Alec Bohm, Luis De Los Santos, Jacob DeGrom, Wyatt Langford, Fortune 15 has Bryce Harper, Shea Langoliers, Carlos Correa, Gilbert Diaz, and there's Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Fortune 15, Thomas Sagasi, Sandy Alcantara, Billy Cook, Uriarte for the White Sox, Phil Devers, next pack. Freddie Peralta, Lane Thomas, Cedane Rafaela on the Future Stars, Zach DiZenzo, Shohei Ohtani, Adam Mazur, Francisco Lindor, Brendan Donovan, grab your spots, guys, in tonight's breaks. Use that link pinned in the chat. There's Reese Hoskins, Mackenzie Gore, Power Players Ellie De La Cruz, Kloffenstein on the rookie. PYT 543 is coming up next. It's Luminance Football. George Kirby, Pete Fairbanks, Trace Sweeney on the refractor rookie, Hunter Fiducia. Trey Turner, Matt Shaw, Austin Riley, Adele Amador. We will be back again Wednesday, guys. So grab your spots on Wednesday's breaks as well. Use that future break schedule. Bookmark that page if you haven't already. Isaiah Connor Falapa, Luis Arise, Zach Wheeler, Mason Miller. We got 3 more breaks tonight. There's you, Darvish, Shea McClanahan, Anthony Volpe on the Future Stars, Jackson Jobe rookie. Last 4 packs coming up. Carlos Navarez. There's Joe Musgrove. It's kind of got a little ding in there. You guys can see that dent. And that's out of 199. Power players Bryce Harper, O'Neill Cruz. CJ Abrams, Jesse Winker, Ronald Acuna, Samuel Aldegrari, Francisco Lindor, Nestor Cortez, Michael Hellman, Garrett Cole. And our final pack of the break. Matt Stram, Ben Rice, Topps Chrome, Cosmic insert. What is this insert here? Nice hit there for the Yankees. Is it the Radiant Rookie or what is that called? Sounds like it's storming outside. There's Ben Rice on that one. Nice hit for the Yankees. We got the all etch Ellie De La Cruz, Aaron Nola to end it. Let's recap. And we will, all the refractors stuff, we will top load as well. Out of 199, got Musgrove, Radiant Rookie here, Ben Rice for the Yankees. And Richard Fitz was our auto and guess of the break. It's going to do it for Topps Chrome Luminance Football PYT 4. PYT 543 is coming up next. If you haven't already grabbed those last spots in tonight's breaks, let's check. We'll update the title. We'll check the list, see if this one is full. We have 4 teams left in this one. If anybody wants to grab those last 4, now's the time. What's up? The link in the chat. You can get 10% off using the code at checkout. Panthers, Saints, 49ers, Titans available. This is 2025 Luminance Football Hobby. PYT 543. We got the Panthers, Saints, Niners, Titans. Good luck to everybody in this one. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. Grab those last 4 teams. We'll be right back with PYT 543. All right, guys, here we go with PYT 543. This is Luminance Football 2025. Luminance. 3 autos, 1 mem per box. Good luck to everybody in this one. 4 packs, 10 cards per pack. You guys are guessing the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. Empty box. There's our 4 packs. Here we go. Steve Young, for Tampa. Deuce McAllister. Joe Burrow. Baker Mayfield. That is Riley Leonard out of 249. Out of Bo Mix Mim. Bright Beginnings for Denver. That one is not numbered. Vlad McConkey, unforgettable insert. We got Curtis Rourke. Trevion Henderson, rookie. Gunnar Helm. And Kid Reporter card. Quentin Johnston. Justin Jefferson. Chase Brown. Whoa. Got the prime time insert of Joe Mixon. Jordan James out of 299. And we got our first NIL auto. This one here, Quentin Gibson. Colorado. That's our first auto of the break. Going to the NIL spot. Future signatures, Quentin Gibson. The engaged insert of Minka Fitzpatrick. Calvin Banks Jr. Riley Leonard again. And Mason Taylor for the Jets. This top load we have. We'll get through our last two packs. Again, we should have two more autos left in this one. Go next pack. Chuba Hubbard. Dan Marino. CJ Stroud. Out of 25. 23 out of 25. Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins. Jonathan Stewart out of 299 for the Panthers. Brady Cook out of 100 on this auto. Jets, Brady Cook. Prestige of Puka Nacua. James Pierce. Carl Fannin. And we got Cy Alexander. Kid Reporter card. And our final pack, which should have our final auto in here. Up next is 24 Phoenix H2 Hobby PYT 527. If you guys want to grab spots, see if there's any left. Use the link in the chat. There's Bo Nix, Mike Singletary, Khalil Shakur, Devon Achane. Out of 150. For the Browns, that is Mason Graham. And a year one auto for the Dolphins. That is Ollie Gordon. The second. Ollie Gordon was the guest of this break. Ollie Gordon. is our final auto. Sit for the Dolphins. Marvin Harrison Jr. Zachary Franklin for the Raiders. Isaac Tesla for the Lions. And Emeka Ibuka for Tampa Bay. Let's top load, recap, then we'll move on to 24 Phoenix H2 Hobby PYT 527 coming up next. So if you're in that break, that will follow this one. Kenneth Grant out of 25 for the Dolphins. Jonathan Stewart out of 299. Mason Graham out of 150. Is that the Browns? Yep, for the Browns. Riley Leonard out of 249 for the Colts. George James for the Niners out of 299. Bo Nix on the bright beginnings. For the NIL spot, we got Quentin Gibson. Looks like a little kid. Quentin Gibson for the Colorado Buffaloes. The NIL spot gets that auto. Then we have Brady Cook out of 100. And that is going to the Jets. Ollie Gordon on the year one signatures for the Miami Dolphins. And that does it for this one. We got 2 breaks left. 2024 Phoenix Football H2 Hobby PYT 527. And then we have 24 Donruss Optic International Hobby to end it. And that one is PYT 537. All right, let's update our title. We'll pull up our list as well. Okay, guys, we are coming back on Wednesday as well at 9 p.m. Central. So grab your spots for Wednesday's breaks. There is a link. It's under the future break schedule page link. We are full for this one, so I think we're full for the night. So you want to grab your spots in Wednesday's breaks. Use that future break schedule link in the chat to grab those. Get your guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel in this one for 20 credit. Always forget if this has an automatic auto or not. We'll see. Okay. Let me update this real fast. All right, here's our list. We are full on this one. Your guess is in for the player on the last numbered parallel. Chiefs are down on the bottom spot. This is PYT 527 Phoenix H2 Hobby. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, here we go with PYT 527. $10 packs per box, 8 cards per pack, 7 parallels per box on average. So we do have one auto. We'll do the guess for the auto or last numbered parallel, whichever one comes first. Whichever one may hit. You got 2 chances in one box here. Get your guesses in. Now's the time to get those guesses in. We got one more break tonight. You got to guess the player. Your guess is on either the auto or the last numbered parallel. You can win yourself 20 credit in this one. There's TJ Watt, Tyreek Stevenson, Saquon, Xavier McKinney, Karafalaftis, George Or CJ Stroud, Tyreek Hill. This is not numbered. Those are the H2 parallels. Drake May. Tajay Spears. Levante David, Quay Walker, Deshaun Watson, Aiden Hutchinson, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne. H2 parallel treasured tandems. We got Caleb Williams. How about a gold out of 10 on the Caleb Williams for the Bears? Spot 4 out of 10, Caleb Williams. Big hit for the Bears. Congrats on that one. Gold H2 parallel, 4 out of 10. Nice looking card right there. It's the hit of the night. Oops. Wow, 10. Malik Washington. Tyrone Matthew. Mark Andrews. Rashad White. Devon Achane. Alex Highsmith. Devontae Walker. Derek Stingley Jr. That's out of 75. 3 out of 75 there. Then we have Kamari Lannister. You guys are guessing the player on the last auto and the last numbered parallel. So if your player hits either of those, you'll get 20 credit. Terry McLaurin, Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, Zaire Franklin, George Kittle, CeeDee Lamb. And we got some points, 600 points. That's probably going to replace our auto. We'll random those off the end. Chop Robinson. Been a while since we've seen Panini points. Panini points will get random to somebody in the break. We'll do that at the end. Patrick Mahomes, Trey Tucker, Michael Pittman Jr., Romeo Dobbs, Jalen Johnson, Deron Bland, Jamar Chase, Jared Verse, Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, Matthew Stafford, Raheem Mostert, Trey McBride, Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Javon Baker. We got 4 packs left. We will random off those 600 points at the end of the break. There's Kyron Williams, Patrick Queen, Trevor Lawrence, Mike Evans, Russell Wilson, Daniel Jones, Josh Jacobs, Donnie Mitchell, Tyler Lockett, Logan Wilson, Quincy Williams, Garrett Wilson, Rasul Douglas. And we have Demario Davis out of 200 for the Saints. Michael Penix on the black parallel out of 125. It's a nice team color match there. And Xavier Legette rookie. Nice Penix. Hufanga, Montez Sweat, Stephon Diggs, Zach Moss, Brian Burns, James Cook, Donnie Mitchell. That's out of 200. Jonah Ellis. Last pack. Nico Collins, Trayvon Walker, Micah Parsons, Ramondre Stevenson, Dak Prescott, Josh Hines Allen, Braylon Trice on the silver, Brock Bowers. Donnie Mitchell is the guess of this break. Bowers rookie there. All right, we got 600 points to random off. Then we're going to do our recap. Yeah, I think this season, Caleb Williams. If you ask me for about the quarterbacks, I think it'll be Michael Penix and Caleb Williams' values could probably go up. Maybe Drake May. Seems like Bo Nix, McCarthy are near the top already of what they're going to be doing, but you never know. There's 600 points. We're going to random off to someone in this break. Let me get the randomizer set up. All right. Going to the screen share here. We're going to copy and paste all your names into the randomizer. I can't even remember the last time we had to randomize points. Used to be almost every night we were randomizing points out of something. So there's all 32 of your names. Let's roll the dice. We got 2 and 5 for 7 times. Whoever's in the 1 spot after the 7th randomization gets 600 points. Here we go. 1. Let me pull up. Let's see a little better. 2, 3, 4. Why is this not working? There we go. 4. 5, 6, and our 7th and final time. 7 times. It's going to M Millie 89. So, oops. All right, 600 points. And Millie. There we go. And that was 7 times. 5 and 2 for 7. Congrats on that. 600 points headed your way. Let's do a recap on our numbered parallels. There's Derek Stingley. That is out of 75. Mario Douglas out of 200. Michael Penix out of 125. Donnie Mitchell out of 200. And then the hit of the night so far, Caleb Williams on the gold. Each 2 parallel out of 10. 4 out of 10. Caleb Williams for the Bears. Congrats on that to the Bears spots. All right, let's move on to our last break of the night. Update our title. Donruss International, Donruss Optic International Hobby Box. All right, guys, you're going to guess the player on the last Red Stars parallel. Vegas Knights Goods with the Giants in the bottom spot. Get your guesses in for the player on the last Red Stars parallel. PYT 537 coming up next. All right, here we go. Last break of the night. Good luck to everybody in this one. PYT 530. We have 20 packs, 4 cards per pack. This is Donruss Optic International. We'll have those 2 Red Stars parallels. We can find the ultra rare inserts, the downtowns, downtown duos, and more. All those are possible in here as well. Let's hit something big tonight in this one. Brian Robinson Jr., Tony Pollard, Red Stars parallel to shoot. That's Roman Wilson, Jordan Travis, TJ Hawkinson, Jalen Ramsey, Jahmyr Gibbs. There's Bo Nix on the rookie recruits. Raheem Mostert, Cooper Kupp, Curtis Samuel, Jaden Daniels on the play action. We got Derwin James, Justin Herbert, Tank Dell, light it up Drake May. Zamir White, Jonathan Allen, DJ Moore, Best Tuddies, DeAndre Hopkins, Will Levis. Grab your spots on Wednesday's breaks. Use that future break schedule page to grab those. There's Cade Otton, JSN, Josh Hines Allen, Devonta Adams. Fred Warner, Brock Purdy, Kyle Hamilton, Brock Bowers. Najee Harris, some kind of smudge line on that one. AJ Brown, Xavier McKinney, My House, Christian McCaffrey. Alan Lazard, Tyson Bagent, Juju Smith-Schuster on the holo, Roma Dunze, rookie recruit. Kayvon Thibodeau, Daniel Jones, Travis Etienne, Trevor Lawrence, Christian Kirk, Best Tuddies. Sam Darnold, Devon Achane, Dalton Schultz, Baker Mayfield. Tyler Higbee, Joey Bosa, Martise Liufau, Best Tuddies Dak, and CeeDee Lamb. Isaiah Spiller, Jacoby Myers, Montez Sweat, Anthony Richardson. We have Terry McLaurin, Tajay Spears, Patrick Mahomes, Bo Nix on the play action. Mike Evans, Deuce Vaughn, Josh Downs on the Red Stars parallel. Max Crosby. DK Metcalf, Various Ward, CJ Stroud, Brandon Cooks. Christian McCaffrey, George Pickens, Roshan Johnson, Spencer Rattler. So Downs looks like he's going to be the guest of this break. That was our second Red Stars parallel. Devonta Smith, Breece Hall, Christian Kirk, Chain Reaction of Patrick Mahomes. Last two packs. There's Dexter Lawrence, Devin Singletary, Jerry Jeudy, Drake May on the primary colors. And our final pack of the break. Chris Olave, Juju Smith-Schuster, Buda Baker, and Mike Evans. Let's top load, recap, then we'll sign off for the night. Again, we will be back Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central. Make sure you guys bookmark that future break schedule page so you can keep track of all the breaks we got upcoming. Josh Downs was the guest of this break. Let's do a recap on hollows, and then we'll top load probably all those QB inserts as well. They're Juju Smith-Schuster, Luafahu, Josh Downs, and Roman Wilson, our Red Stars parallel. Again, Downs was the guest of the break. All right, guys, that'll do it for tonight. I appreciate everybody for hopping in the breaks. We will be back Wednesday You guys have a great night, and we'll see you Wednesday.